Well, I think we should say congratulations for the characters. That's clearly in order.
Yeah, right? That's fun.
Can you talk a little bit about your reaction to seeing, I assume you both have seen it a number of times at the viewing party, to actually seeing it on screen versus just reading it and doing it?
I just saw it for the first time since September of last year, and I cried. It was really sweet, and I love it. The show was funny and quick, and then had these moments of heart that just got me. And I forgot I was in it. I was just like, oh, wow, look at those characters. They love each other.
And how has an engagement changed their relationship?
There's a lot, there's a lot of jokes there. It's obvious and nice that they've come to this point and they love each other, but now it's like real life issues, like who sells their house. Wow, we're together a whole lot now. That's difficult. So there's a lot of stuff they still have to work through, and this year we have a marriage counselor played by Nicole Sullivan. So that's obviously, she's one of the funniest people on the planet. So a lot of good stuff there.
How much are you guys diving into the kids issue? Because last we left, Grayson still wanted kids. Jules still didn't necessarily want another child of her own. Is that coming back? Are you guys in counseling, maybe reevaluating?
Well, we do deal with that issue, that there's a surprise that happens that puts it on the back burner because, he kind of feels satisfied at the moment.
Right. Okay. It is dealt with, and it does sort of go onto the back burner, but it's still simmering.
Okay.
Really, and Bill told me this from the very beginning. Courtney, stop watching the ratings. It doesn't matter till you're 3. So I'm sure that night, on Tuesday night at 8:30, when we're watching that episode, or I'll be first person. I'll be calling Bill at 9 o'clock or 8:59 because I think the ratings come out at 9, and it is going to be so much pressure because we just, I guess it's either going to do great because people will really remember, or we'll start slow and build. But I'd say the first 3 weeks of it coming back is going to be a lot of pressure.
I did think too, it's just what it is. As much as in our bubble, people know and talk about it in the TV world, but most people, are going to be like, oh, Kook, this is on now? I mean,
we thought that was canceled.
Yeah, they don't really realize. So I think it is going to be one of those things that's hopefully a slow build each week, because it is going to be, with all the promo, difficult for people to find maybe at first. It's just the way it is. There are more Grayson guitar ditties. I know in the first, just because we just watched it in the first episode, the last episode of last year did a song called the Morning Routine Song on a ukulele. Well, now it's like the extended version.
No, it's an LP.
Yeah, several verses more this year.
It's funny.
So no singing of the vows then?
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. There was we did. Just recently sang some vows.
Yeah, we don't know if that's what's going to happen.
Right.
Again, we don't know that we're getting married.
Movie mashup, I think you made your own, and so many people picked it up. Penny Can, same thing. Anything else that's maybe Cougar Town branded that you think fans will really latch onto?
I think that this year, just because Cougar Town was, supposed to be a one-scene joke. At some point, it grew into something, this monster, Penny Can, and so it continued this year quite a bit, so it kind of made it so they didn't think of a lot of new games, because we were still playing Penny Can. But I believe if we go forward any other seasons, you can expect new games all the time.
It's hard when you have two best friends. Who is the maid of honor? And so then you have to deal with that, and somebody gets upset.
I'm a little surprised she's not making Travis her maid of honor.
You think she's not marrying Travis? Travis is her best friend, her life. She kind of is in love with him. And I'm in love with Dan Bird, so it works out. I'm so in love with that kid. We haven't kissed yet, but...
Should we expect...
But I ask him sometimes, would it be weird? And it's not because we play mother and son. He is younger than me.
Was it this season, or has it already aired? Was it last season when we were role-playing the characters, and I was Travis, and then we
Oh
started
yeah,
making
you
it.
guys.
Was it last year?
Because you did it on stage too at that TV Academy event. Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was really funny. I wish that the network would have let us go further because I would have been like, Tom, Lord.
So should we expect then Jules makes Travis be the best man? Is that coming into play?
You know, it hasn't been written, so we're
So there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pitch that.
There you go.
Actually, I'll just tell Bill. That's how it's gonna be. He's my puppet.